Hi, everybody. This is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto, filling our pockets with crypto profits. I have with me somebody who I've been wanting to speak to for a very, very long time, as he knows. The video is going to be about Electroneum, and I'll let you know in particular how in a few minutes. But first, please subscribe, comment, like, follow me on Twitter at CryptoRichYT, and also my Telegram announcement channel, Crypto Rich Official, and that will all be linked in the description below. And if you're watching me on YouTube, come over to my BitTube platform. Post my videos first because of YouTube censorship.
If you're working remotely, don't forget to connect to a VPN. NordVPN. Online security starts with a click.
Hey, good afternoon, Abie. Thank you so much for making yourself available. I've been wanting to speak to you for a long, long time about your organization's relationship with Electroneum. Do you want to say a little bit about yourself and what you do with this organization? Then we'll go on and say a bit more about it.
All right. Thank you, Rich, for inviting us in this for your YouTube channel. It's very exciting for us because for us in Project Child Indonesia, I think this is the very first time we've been like talking about cryptocurrency in general or blockchain in general. So this is going to be challenging for me, but I guess we'll go on. So my name is Abie Zaidannas.
Sorry, Abie, just to put you at ease, I'm not going to be talking to you about cryptocurrencies. I'm going to be talking about Project Child. And you are an expert when it comes to Project Child.
All right, then.
Yeah. So do you want to say,
okay,
you were saying your name and what you do and what Project Child does?
All right. Okay, my name is Abie Zaidannas, and I'm the Director of Partnership at Project Child Indonesia. I started volunteering. I started as a volunteer with Project Child Indonesia back in 2014, just 4 years after it was established. So Project Child Indonesia is a community-based and volunteer-based organization. We founded in Yogyakarta, a small city in Indonesia, where we have a lot of students from all over Indonesia and from all over the world because we have a lot of foreign students. We started with a very small class in the riverbank, in the slum area in the riverbank of in Yogyakarta. We started with teaching English, and now we are expanding our organization since it's been 6 years. We've expanding our organization, and now we are providing drinking water access and environmental education and alternative education for more than 10,000 Indonesian children in 4 provinces in Indonesia.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, and we'll talk more about Project Child in a moment. First, just so everybody's really, really clear, you are one of the voluntary organizations that Electroneum has partnered with, and we'll talk about your relationship with Electroneum later on, and that's the connection between you and Electroneum. What I want to do is I just want to start with having a look at a map of Indonesia, so that people are really clear whereabouts Indonesia is if they're not. Between Australia and the Asian landmass, southeast of Vietnam. And just given what's going on in the world right now, could you say a little bit about what's happening in Indonesia with regards to the coronavirus as well? And are you keeping yourself safe and well?
Yeah. To be honest, Indonesia has been very slow in responding with COVID-19. Yeah, everyone. I mean, like everyone is going to be agree with me. But we understand. We understand the concern of our government. They don't want to make people panic. So we've been talking it with a very, very, how do you call it, laid back attitude towards COVID-19. And right now, even though things a bit different because of the social distancing measures enforced by the government. But I think for most of Indonesian, life still be the same. Yeah, I mean, like we always have the challenges, but the one thing that makes us different than probably other people, what makes Indonesian people different than other people is our resilience on it. We tend to make we tend to make any jokes about everything. Yeah? When we have bombs in Jakarta exploded in Jakarta, we responded with memes, and now we have coronavirus, we responded with memes. But jokes aside, it's been impacting our economic life. Yeah. lot of factories are closed. Yeah, just yesterday I watched a video where a factory like announcing in front of their employees that they're gonna sack all of their employees, all of them. Yeah, and then on TV, people are complaining because they don't get enough help from the government, and also like, but we also have we also see the solidarity of our people. Yeah, in the time like this, I really impressed by by what people do during the hard time.
Right.
Yeah,
And can I ask you,
Indonesian.
moving on, Abby, how has it impacted the work that Project Child do?
Yeah, as for Project Child, we have to close all of our activities,
Mm-hmm.
physical activities. Now we are working on preparing, shifting our organization to help our communities. We work in several communities. We open classes in people's houses. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for our Sekolah Sungai program, for example, and Sekolah Pantai, Beach School, or and River School, we use like people houses to do our classes, and it have to be closed as part of our effort to reducing the spread of COVID-19.
Right.
But now we are trying to help the community by providing how do you call it, hygiene kit, like maskers and hand sanitizer. Now we are doing a crowdfunding campaign in Indonesian crowdfunding platform
Mm-hmm.
to do that. And now we are how do you call it? We are now formulating a new program called a community kitchen, because it's Ramadan, and then most of the people they cannot work, so the big day is coming, the Eid, and we want to help them with that. But this is something that we really not how do you call it, not prepared to. So
Right.
I think right now, yeah, right now we are like experimenting with a lot of things. Yeah, and for a project child, because we have to close our program, we cannot deliver our program. We have to I have to say that it will be announced soon, but that we had laid off some of our staffs too, because we cannot deliver our program this time.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, we have some partnership agreement with other organization to deliver drinking water program to schools, but because the schools are closed, we cannot do that. So we have to we have to send people back home. Yeah,
Wow.
for most of our program. Yeah.
Okay. And that would suggest to me that the amount of money you've been receiving has gone down as well.
Of course, because there were a lot of commitment program with other companies and organizations that donating for their CSR program. For example, we were planned to open a new program in another province in Sumatra. Mm-hmm. This is going to be our first pilot project in Sumatra. It has to be canceled because basically there's no school to go to. Yeah, so we have to cancel it, and then we don't know when it's going to end. So this is a tough time for everyone, and I'm really sure like a lot of schools also have been struggling with paying their teacher because or the universities. They've been struggling to help also the students, because the students' parent cannot pay the tuition, and then it's creating some sort of systemic impact. Yeah.
Right.
So
Okay.
a lot of educational institution in Indonesia.
Yes. And so, well, I'm going to have the Electroneum address for your organization in the notes, in the description below this video. So people are welcome to donate Electroneum to that. So let me go. So you've shifted from being educational organization and providing drinking water to now providing drinking water to a community kitchen, and also providing these hygiene packs with masks and sanitizers to help people deal with the coronavirus. You've had to lay off some staff, and your funding has gone down because companies don't have the money that they had, the budget before. Okay. Anything else you want to say about the work that Project Child does? you mentioned?
Yeah, mainly our work uh, evolve around the schools, yeah, the public schools especially. We
Right.
work with a lot of elementary schools for children from 6 to 12 years old. We are providing them drinking water. As you can see on the screen, yeah, right now we have that kind of filter
Yeah.
because in Indonesia, like it's really different with other countries, yeah, where you can use the tap water and drink it directly. Yeah, in Indonesia, the children have to buy their drinking water. Right? They have to bring it their own from home. And as you know, children are they're running everywhere. They're very active. And then at 10 p.m., the water will gone, and they have to spend their money to buy water, to buy drinking something to drink. And most of the children, because they are given choice like whether to buy water or sugary drinks, they will go with sugary drinks. Why pay something, pay the same amount of money to get something with no taste? Yeah,
Yeah.
the children will go to the drinking the sugary drinks, and it's not good for them in the long term because they're consuming a lot of sugar every day, and then it produce plastic waste, a lot of it. So it is we're trying to provide a solution to those three problems. Yeah, first the drinking water access itself, and then second the consumption of sugary drinks, and the third is the plastic waste, yeah, as a byproduct of it. So we try to solve the problem with a very simple solution by providing something facility where children can drink for free.
Right.
Yeah. So we are procuring this product from Indonesian company called Nazava. We install it in schools. Now we have more than 40 schools in various provinces in Indonesia using the solution.
Okay.
And we have seen that we can save a lot of money for the children. For example, like in Yogyakarta city alone,
I was about to say that's the fourth way you're making a difference. Which is that you're saving the families money because they're getting water for free. Their kids are getting water for free instead of having to pay for it.
In school, yes.
Yes. Yes.
But actually, it's not that significant, yeah, per person. But if we count collectively, yeah, in Yogyakarta city alone, we can save approximately around $20,000 a year from all of the children because they spend like 2 or 3 cents per day for drinking water. Yeah, if we multiply it by school days, yeah,
and
we get that kind of amount of number.
And are the schools still open? Children still going to schools currently?
No, all the schools are closed. That's why you cannot do our program. And I can add that it's not ethical for us if we continue to pay the people.
Sure.
And not delivering the program, yeah, because we are receiving a public donation. It is a kind of ethical dilemma for us. For example, we have to take care of our staff, and the other side we cannot deliver anything. People cannot work. Yeah. So it's a bit of ethical dilemma for us.
Okay, all right. And then I've seen here the internet literacy program. Is this continuing?
Yes.
Or this is classroom instruction? Because I imagine the people don't have internet at home necessarily.
Yeah, the internet literacy program was started in 2017, and currently it's on hold as well because of funding issues. That's one of the problem. And then we try to put some of the material inside of our meetings in drinking water program. So the other thing with drinking water program, besides we're providing the drinking water access, we also send our volunteers. We train students, university students, to become a volunteer, to become a teacher, and teaching the children for a few months in the schools. Yeah. So there will be educational campaign in the schools, and then we are now putting some of internet literacy program material within the drinking water program. Before we make it exclusively, because we face a problem where Indonesian children, they can access smartphone without any supervision with the parents. Yeah, yeah. The problem is like children are really prone to being being, how do you call it, trapped in sexual illegal sexual activities.
Yeah,
Yeah,
being
yeah, from sexual predators, and then also from scams, economic scams. Yeah, there were a lot of cases where children got scammed, and then also the last one is to combat the hoaxes. Yeah, because it's creating a lot of problem. Hoax are everywhere, and the children are really prone about it because they don't have internet literacy. So that's why we made the program. Now we integrate the teaching materials into our Sekolah Pantai, Sekolah Sungai drinking water program, because we have the curriculum already. Yeah.
very good. Okay. Well, one is I can understand why you've stopped certain projects, but also
Yeah.
you started new projects and how you're still committed to working to make a difference to deprived communities. What I'd like to move on to the story of Electroneum and Project Child.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk about that. When did they first contact you, and just tell us what happened?
First, they contacted us in 2019, around July 2019. It's been almost a year, and then at first